like I said, today's going to be one round, 5 exercises. Each exercise is for a minute, and we'll go through the round 4 times with about 30-45 seconds in between rounds.
Oh, nice.
Then at 9, if you want to stay, we're going to do stretching after this. So I'm going to put everyone on mute like I usually do. If you need to unmute yourself, you can do it on your phone and ask me questions. But if you want to play your own music, you can do that as well.
Okay.
All right, so everyone's going on mute. We're going to start with the first exercise for a minute, which is just going to be high knees to get that heart rate up. So we're getting those high knees moving, trying to get the knees above the waistline, pumping the arms with it, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. High knees, high knees. Come on, Jessica. Good. Keeping the core tight throughout. Chest up. Staying up nice and tall, pumping the knees. Good. Good job. Keep it up. Like I said, 4 rounds today, each for a minute, 30 seconds left. Ooh, it's hot in here. Good job, guys. Keep it up. 20. Last 10 seconds, almost done. Keeping those knees coming out in front. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to slow it down. Do high knee marches. You're twisting into each one, getting those knees up all the way as high as you can, crunching a little bit towards each elbow. Still keeping up the pace as fast as you can, but really getting those knees up nice and high and twisting into it. Exhaling on the way up, inhaling as we switch. Really getting those knees up there. Coming down straight to the middle, but turning into them. So coming down straight to the middle, turning just the torso. Good, keeping that pace up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to go reverse lunges. Jess, you can do squats, back and forth. Yep. Taking a big step back. Come on, going right into it. We're not waiting. Jess, you need to be doing more squats than that. Not as much rest at the top. Good. Driving up through the heel on the outside of the foot. Keeping that core nice and tight. Good. Staying up nice and tall when we step back, not leaning over the foot too much. Nice and tall, core is strong. Opposite arms. Driving up to that front heel, the outside of the foot. Last 15. Good. Good. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming down into high plank. Do a knee to opposite elbow. Slow, not fast. If you can't get to the elbow, no problem. Just get to where you can. Going right into it. If you need to tone this down, you can come down onto your knees. Same idea. Good. Trying to keep those hips down the whole time, not pressing back. Keeping that torso in the same position as those knees come inward. 20 seconds. Good job. Keep it up. Last 10. After this, we're flipping onto our back. Keep going, mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flip it onto the back, doing bicycles. Back and forth. Going right into it. Crunching up, knee to opposite elbow. Extending the leg all the way out. Exhaling as we crunch. Inhaling as we switch sides. Back and forth. Nice and slow and controlled instead of quick. Good, really getting that opposite leg as far out as you can. Heel nice and close to the ground. Good job, keep it up, 20 seconds. Good, last 10. After this, we got a little rest. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, 30-second rest. And we're back at the top of those high knees. Any questions? All set? All right. All right, guys, starting back with high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, high knees. Good, getting those knees out in front, not butt kickers, but getting those knees out in front of you, keeping that core nice and tight. Trying to get that heart rate up here. Trying to get those heels out in front of you, rather than heels just coming up. Good job. Keep it up nice and fast. 30 seconds. Good job. Good job. 15. After this, we got those marching twists. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. We're doing those marching twists. Back and forth. Standing in one position. Feet coming straight up. Knees coming straight up, rather. And just twisting that torso as we come up. Just a little bit, not a lot. But enough so you get a little bit of a crunch going. Keeping that pace up. Standing up nice and tall, looking straight ahead. If we look down, we're going to curl down. But we want to look straight ahead. Good, keep it up. Come on, Jess, higher knees. Come on, Jess, higher knees. Good, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Doing those reverse lunges. Sitting up nice and tall in those lunges. Again, looking straight ahead. Keeping that core nice and tight. If you need to, you can put your hands out to your sides for a little bit more stability. Driving up through that front heel and the outside of the foot. Just no rest at the top, coming right back down. You're doing the easier version here. 30 seconds. Good, she loves coming to this class. Good job, keep it up, 20. Stepping straight back, not trying to come too much to the side. Last 10. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Knee to opposite elbow in plank. Keeping that butt down. We're not pressing back each time. Torso stays pretty stable. Just bringing those knees opposite elbow or as far as you can. If you need to rest, rest in that high plank, just stationary. Good job, guys. Focus on that breathing. Perfect. Keep it up. Keep it up. Last 20, then we're on our back. Good. Last 10. Keep going. Nice, strong mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2. Doing bicycles on the back. Big long strides. Elbow to opposite knee. Controlled side to side. Fully extending that opposite leg. If you need to tone it down, you can put that opposite leg down on the ground rather than extending it. Still coming up with that crunch. Elbow to knees. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Last 20. Good. Keep going. Stick with it. Last 10. Almost there. Let's go. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. 30 seconds. Good job. Good job. Halfway through. 2 more rounds like that, and we are done. Starting back with high knees and subtle, Mom. Very subtle. Starting back in 5, 4, high knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. High knees. If we can't get them too high, that's fine. But I do want to get those feet moving, that heart rate up. So if we can't get them too high on this one, no problem. Just get those feet moving as fast as we can. If we're not going to get them super high up, get them moving faster. All right? Good. And trying to get those feet out in front of us, almost like we're on like an elliptical. Getting those feet out in front of us rather than those heels just coming straight up. Get them out in front. Good. 15. Jab. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing those twists. Getting those knees nice and high. Twisting the torso. Knee to opposite elbow. Don't necessarily need to focus on touching the knee to the opposite elbow, but just twisting that direction. Getting those knees up nice and high on this one. Getting a nice strong twist. Exhaling on the way up. Just get those knees higher, please. Good. Job. Keep that core tight. Keep that core tight. Get those knees all the way up. 15 seconds. Good job, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Doing those reverse lunges, alternating. Let's go. Trying to step straight back. Feet at hip distance. They stay at hip distance. Straight back. Keeping that gaze straight ahead. Core stays nice and tight. Good. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Driving up to that front heel on the outside of the foot. Trying to keep that big toe of the front foot off the mat or the ground at all times. We're not using that front part of the foot. Good. Last 10. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Coming down into plank. Knee to opposite elbow. Keeping that core nice and tight. Trying to control that breathing. Not pressing back with each movement, just bringing those knees forward and back. The torso stays solid. If you need to rest, rest stationary in that high plank. Good job. Keeping that butt down in the same position. Just moving those knees almost independently of the rest of the body. 20 seconds. Good, last 10. After this, we have bicycles. 5, 4, 3, 2 on your back, doing bicycles. Knee to opposite elbow. Getting that opposite leg all the way extended out. If you need to tone it down, you can put that opposite leg down flat instead. And still crunch up knee to opposite elbow, or as far as you can get. Exhaling on the crunch, inhaling on the transition. Good job, good job. Keep it up. Nice and controlled. Excellent, guys. 20 seconds. Stick with it. Hands can be behind the head, but we're not pulling on the neck. We're using those abs. Last 10. Good. Keep going. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Little rest. Little rest. We got one more round like that, and we are done. Don't worry. Almost there. One more round. All right, starting in 5 with high knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and fast. Like I said, if you can't get those knees up super high, at least get them up and moving. Trying to get those feet out in front of you rather than just straight up and down. So like you're on an elliptical or a stair stepper, those feet are out in front of you rather than straight up and down like butt kickers. We're not doing butt kickers. We're doing high knees. If you can't get them high, get them fast. Getting that heart rate up. Perfect, just like that. Keep it up. Good, 15. Almost, last round, stick with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marches with the twist. This time, getting those knees up nice and high. Trying to come straight in front of the body. Not big steps to the side, but just straight up and down, twisting the torso. Keeping the core nice and tight. Good. Just think less about coming down to the knee and more turning to the side. Bring that knee up. Good job. 20 seconds. Keep it up. Last round. Stick with it. Get those knees up nice and high, like you're trying to knee yourself in the chest. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing those reverse lunges. Let's go. Come on, Jess. Good. Driving through that heel, the outside of the foot. Perfect. Keep it up. Nice strong core. Looking straight ahead. Pushing up through the heel on the outside of the foot. Good, Michelle. A little bit lower. 20 seconds. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. Last 10. Last round. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2. Coming down into plank. Knee to opposite elbow. Nice and controlled. Pushing those palms into the earth. Filling out that upper back. Keeping that butt low the whole time. Don't push back to transition. Good job, good job. Just slow it down. Good job. Keep it up. Last round. Almost done. Good job. 15. Keep it up. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bicycles. Last 60 seconds. Let's go. Push them out. Full extension on that opposite leg. If you need to tone it down, push that opposite leg straight down. Keep the crunch. Knee to opposite elbow. Trying not to pull on the back of our neck. We're just holding the back of our neck for support. So we're not straining the neck, but we're using those abs to pull our bodies up to the knee. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Last 20 seconds, almost done. Keep going, keep going. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Y'all are done. You all are off mute. I'm going to give you all 2 minutes rest. If you want to stay for stretching, stretching usually lasts about 20 minutes, give or take.
You okay, Michelle? You okay? Stay for stretching. It'll make you feel better. You won't be as sore.
That's how stretching works sometimes. All right, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm so glad. All right, guys, we're going to start back on our feet. And I'm going to have you come over to a wall. This is going to be a guided stretch, so I'm going to tell you which sides of the body I'm using. I suggest you use the same sides or you might be confused. We're going to start over by a wall to start. In a split stance here with my right leg back and my left foot forward. Hands on the wall. My left leg is going to be bent a little bit. My right heel is on the ground. We're doing a calf stretch. So that back right leg is going to be nice and straight, flexing my quad and my glutes in the right leg as I lean forward for a calf stretch. Nice deep breaths. Okay, we're gonna switch sides, but come back to standing first before you do that. And switch sides there. Some legs are tighter than others. So my right leg's forward, my left leg is back. Left heel on the ground, flexing my quad and my glute, leaning forward so we feel that calf stretch. Deep breaths. All right, we're gonna step both feet back, stay leaning against the wall. Just gonna really stick those hips out and let the head fall between the hands. Feeling that chest, shoulder, lat stretch. Breathe. Good. You can come on up to standing, shake those arms out, come back to the front of your mat or the front of your area. Feet are about hip distance apart. We're going to take a big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Let your hands fall where they fall, whether it be on the floor, your ankles, shins, knees, etc. Just relaxing, not necessarily bending the knees, but keeping an awareness not to hyperextend. Trying to let that neck relax as well, looking straight behind you. I promise your toes will be there when we return to standing. Nice deep breaths. Next inhale, we're going to come all the way up. I'm going to take my right leg, step it over my left, and fold forward. Exhale. Trying to keep both feet nice and flat on the ground. If you're able to touch the ground and you want to get a little bit more intense, you can walk those hands over to the right. Either way, again, we're trying to relax that neck, that upper back, so looking straight behind you. Relax, big deep breaths. Next inhale, you're going to uncross your feet, come all the way up, and switch sides. Same thing, both feet flat on the mat or the ground. If you're touching the ground, you want to make this a little bit more intense, walk those hands off to the left. Again, your left foot should be over the right. Big deep breaths. Looking straight behind you. Trying to relax that neck, those hips, those hamstrings. Next inhale, coming out all the way back up to standing. And we're going to take a big step forward, the right leg. Left knee comes down onto the ground. Going to press forward into that front leg. Arms come up over the head, leaning back slightly if you feel comfortable. Coming off to the right a little bit if you feel comfortable. Good. We're going to bring that left hand down nice and flat onto the mat, opening up to the right side, keeping that left shoulder engaged so we don't have awkward body weight resting on it. Breathe. Good. Bring that right hand down flat on the inside of the foot. Open up the opposite way. Again, keeping that right shoulder engaged. Breathe. All right, you bring that hand down. We're going to push back on the left leg, straighten out the front. Keep that right toe curled back, trying to relax that front knee and quad, leaning forward. If you can reach, pulling back on the outside of that front foot. Breathe. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring that foot back into tabletop position. So hips right over the knees, shoulders right over the wrists. We're going to walk those hands out a little bit, keeping the hips high, but dropping the head so we feel that chest stretch again. So again, keeping the hips high, not a child's pose. All right, you're going to walk those hands back up into that tabletop. Take your right hand, stick it through the left. Head comes down onto the mat. And pressing down on the back of that hand, shoulder stretch. Keeping those hips up. All right, and we're going to switch sides. Go back to tabletop. Left hand goes through the right. Pressing down, shoulder stretch. Deep breaths. All right, going to come back into tabletop. Bring that left leg forward now. That right leg back. So we're doing the same set, but on the other side. Sitting up nice and tall, pressing into that front leg. Bringing the arms up overhead, leaning back slightly if you feel comfortable. Bringing it off to the left if you feel comfortable. We're going to bring that right hand down nice and flat, opening up towards the left, keeping that right shoulder engaged. Good. Switching hands, bring that left hand down on the inside of the foot, keeping that left shoulder engaged, bringing that right shoulder up, that right hand up. Deep breaths. Good. You're going to press back on that right leg, straighten out the front. Curling back that front toe, trying to relax the front knee and quad. And if you can reach, pulling back on the outside of the foot. All right, we're all going to get onto our backs here. Coming down, feet are planted. I'm going to take my right leg over my left. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch here. So right leg over the left, bringing the left foot up. Right hand goes through the hole. Left hand comes around the left knee. We're pulling this whole figure 4 set inward. Keeping that right toe curled back. Feeling the hip stretch, the glute stretch. If you didn't get it, right over left. Right hand comes through this hole we've created. Left hand comes around, grabs the back of the left knee, pulling everything in. And if you can, pushing this right knee out with your right elbow. Remember to breathe and to continue to pull that in to where you feel comfortable. All right, you're going to undo your legs, hug both knees into the chest for a moment, but release that left side. So we're just hugging the right knee in now. Everything comes over to the left as my torso and head turn to the right. Nice big back stretch here. Deep breaths. All right, bringing both knees back into the chest and plant those feet down. We're going to do that same figure 4 on the opposite side. So left leg over the right, bringing the right leg up. Left hand goes through the hole. Right hand comes around to meet it. Pulling this whole set in. And if you can, pushing that left knee out with the left elbow. Breathing. Good, you're going to uncross those legs, hug both into the chest for a moment, and let that right leg go all the way out straight. And we're going to drop this knee off to the right as my torso and head turn to the left. All right, bringing both those knees back in. This time, you're going to put the bottoms of your feet together like you would in a butterfly seated position. So the bottoms of my feet together, and I'm going to drop those feet down to the ground. So my lower body is in that butterfly seated position, but I'm still lying all the way down. Now I'm going to interlace my thumbs, keeping the insides of my index fingers together, and bring that overhead. So we're getting a nice long shoulder stretch here, while my lower body is still in that butterfly position. Breathe. Trying to relax those shoulders, those biceps. Thinking about relaxing the thighs and the butt. You can let go of those thumbs, bring the arms out into a more of a Y stance, and you can let those legs go out nice and straight as well. Breathe. Lastly, you're gonna bring your hands down by your side. Palms down, hands should be more by your butt now. Breathe. All right, guys, you are done for the day. Good job. Thanks for coming.
I just want to tell you guys, first of all, Jess, thanks for joining us. We would have been lonely without you.
I forced her.
And I know Tanner talked you into it. And I just want you guys to know Michelle is a stellar charge nurse in the COVID 19 unit. She's been taking care of COVID patients for what, like 3 months, right? Now there's none though.
Oh, dang. That's awesome.
Are there any now? I can't hear her. Is she on mute?
She's
Oh,
on
good.
mute.
I can't hear you.
No.
On the bottom left?
There you go.
Yeah.
I said it feels like forever.
I know. Are there still patients over there?
1 in the ICU.
1 in the ICU, yeah.
And 4 in the intercare unit, and I don't know how many in acute care.
Yeah.
Not many.
So we were chit-chatting last night at work, and then I said, hey, come join us.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming. Solid class. You crushed it. And hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks,
No
guys.
problem. Bye, ladies.
Bye.